After glaring inconsistencies in the narrative of Pastor Samuel Adjei of Agogo Presbyterian Hospital and his firm denial of ever speaking to Jemima upon arrival in Ghana ahead of her surgery at Stewart Hospital, the family of the deceased has now broken their silence. In a sharp rebuttal, the family has described the pastor's account as not only misleading, but a palpable falsehood and lie. According to Munira, a younger sister of Jemima, her testimony directly contradicts the pastor's claim. She insists that the pastor Samuel Adjei was in fact the very person she communicated from or with from the hospital as her sister's condition deteriorated. Tonight, the contradictions deepen. Of course, the search for the truth intensified. I am Kweku Annan, and of course tonight we're coming to you live, of course, with your GPS live from this very HQ, the studios of CTV, across dozens, all picking the feed. Let's start quickly from among the dozens all picking the feed. Sunyane, of course, is on the belt, 88.1 FM. Western region has just lifted a feed on Tadi 99.1 FM. London is walking the feed, of course, on GOB Radio, broadcast modernghana.com and tune in. Still on GOB, the feed can be heard live on www.gobtv.tv plus Apple Music. The information is super dial. Tonight, it's also with the speed of beam lights, walking on two links. One, my CTV GH, two, the Frontline gun. Listen, folks, two links, most important. My CTV GH and the Frontline gun. But again, let me drum here well. Try to do yourself well. Subscribe to both links. My CTV GH and the Frontline gun. My CTV GH, it's a one word. And then the Frontline, if you want to say there. I was taught to say there. The front line. Okay? It's a one word. The front line. Ghana. Simple, easy to go. You will do well to subscribe to both channels, for want of sometimes when your television would go off suddenly due to what we call network infractions and interruptions. Not from us, but from K9 or KNet, sorry. So then you can, if you have your mobile phone by your side, straight up, you just go there and then you watch the show and you're good to go. Right? Past the interactive segment, WhatsApp line 020-297-3461. MCI, read me. I receive complaints every, episode of the show. Our WhatsApp line is, we are unable to display. So find a corner on your screen and put your WhatsApp number there. But then again, my listeners and my viewers, listen to me here. With respect to everyone, the WhatsApp number is not meant for, or it's not there. You see that it's written there, WhatsApp. Guys, do that for them. You are not to call. You are to WhatsApp your message to the Frontline, and then we'll read your message for you. That's all there is. If you want to call the number, unless that you have a very serious, peculiar situation you want to call, and that can even only be done when the program is over. Okay? We sometimes do not want to engage people just to come and they just call and feel like talking. When you listen to some of the calls, I'm being very honest with you guys. You know me, because I'm a plain guy. Some of the talking or the calls, you can see there's no sense in it. Somebody just feel like, when you pick the call, it's like, oh, can I talk to Kweku? And what? Nothing. Trying to express some concern about this. But you can do that by way of bringing your message. Not because you have to engage me, hear my voice, and talking. Because I'm one person, I tell you. Those who are even closer to me tell you, Kweku, I don't have that time. I don't have so luxury. I'm always busy and I'm always on the move. See? So that lack of understanding sometimes creates a lot of infractions. And I don't want to always sound as if though I am not I don't welcome people. No, we don't have that luxury. So if you have a genuine case, make that case through WhatsApp. We'll read it because many times I I go through the console myself. I read all messages where I have to address, including even some of my listeners and viewers. I have forwarded my personal contact to them and they know. Yeah. So let's be very civil and let's be very cultured. This program here is not like joke like other television. Kweku, I'm very strict. Let's discipline ourselves. Bring your message, what you want us to read. There was, until recently, somebody just sent me a whole G-Wagon, about a number of them. G-Wagon pictures. What do you want me to do with it? I should come and advertise it. Are you really making sense? And sometimes I don't know how they want you to respond to their message and what really goes on their mind. Folks. So let's respect ourselves. The WhatsApp number on the screen is meant for, communicating to me your message, and I'll read it, gladly read it. These days, Charlie, I respect myself and I respect my viewers. What you send to me is what I read, and then cool to go. Great. I welcome all viewers here in Ghana and around the world. Midweek Frontline. Of course, tonight is going to be a very sharp one, brutal one, heavy one. Now, I know those of you following this expose, you know where we are now, right? On Monday, I played the second account of the pastor of Deeper Life, who is working at Agogo Presbyterian Hospital. You recall? Yeah. Pastor Samuel Adjei. Yes, he preferred that we call him a pastor. So the account of Pastor Adjei raises inconsistencies minimum. But then here comes that the family of the late Madam Jemima, the lady who came from London, again have done what we call a sharp pushback, describing the account of Pastor Adjei not only misleading, but it's riddled. Listen, it's riddled with what? Falsehood and bunch of lies. Yeah. So tonight I'm going to play back. I'm going to reveal the account of, the family for you to hear. That's what we are going to do tonight. And then if time permits, I would also play you the two women who are known as Jemima's best friend. Indeed, one among best friends came with Jemima to Ghana. Yes, one of them came with Jemima to Ghana, and so many things. And they've said quite a lot of horrible things that you need to hear. Folks, things are getting quite disturbing and very, very interesting. Me, I've told you, this expose, like I said, it's not meant for everybody. But I can figure that there are many hundreds and thousands of homes here in Ghana and around the world who are such situations they are going through, and they need to listen. And how some of these stories is playing, on their minds, and again, that's correcting certain things that it ought to. All right? So I still crave your indulgence. Follow the expose. Try, bring your brothers, sisters, your cousins, your mom, your dad. Let's everybody follow it. This story is somebody's story, but tomorrow it may be your story. But if tomorrow it may be your story, depending what you are listening now, and it will serve as a guide to you, so you don't walk the same path, then you become a victim. In the case of Jemima, it's rather unfortunate. Jemima has become, a victim of circumstance. But of course, it's also avoidable. Now, let me break some news to you. As of yesterday, the Frontline managed to hook up with, the doctor who operated Jemima. That is Dr. Thompson, and that of Pastor Samuel Asari. But I'm here to tell you, Pastor Asari, who earlier was doubling up as a doctor at Agogo Presbyterian Hospital, has now denied that he's not a doctor, but he's what? He's a medical officer. Dr. Thompson also has done a quick, sharp. It's so shocking. Dr. Thompson has also done something in American English phrases, or, spoken English will say, shift shape approach. Why? Questions such as, when Jemima dropped down, Jemima already had attended, has visited a hospital in London, and the hospital did a whole lot of history, culture on her. And so they managed to give a whole chemistry of Jemima and how, if the operation would be done in London, the very roadmap. When she brought this document down and showed it to the doctor again in the medical practice would also have to carry his own chemistry on the woman in order to be able to ascertain her, history and her blood groups and all of those things. And, that's how the medical field is done. No, the hospital didn't do that. They only just read the document that she brought from London, and that was all there is to it. Then they went straight, took her to theater, a day. But he's lying to us that Jemima spent 2 days at the hospital, which is a lie. Yeah, it's a lie. The very day Jemima went there, the next day, so everything was done within 24 hours. That's pretty dangerous. These are some of the circumstances that is leading to some of these our doctors gaslighting people. And if you, your family member or whoever would go through same and become a victim, that's up to you. That's what I'm saying. Listen to what we are doing and open your minds and your sharp lenses and listen to what is happening here. It may be a 10. It may reach your doorstep. I may not be there to say A or B. And so when the situation gone back, then you come and say, go and talk about this story. Listen to it. Ghanaians, I know what I'm talking about. Folks, it's a very, I told you on Monday, 1, we are not in normal time. 2, we are not in a normal season. Okay? If you recall. And then the third one, what did I say? If you remember what I said on Monday, we are not in normal time. We are not in normal season. And the very signs on the wall are not normal. Be careful. And I continue to speak to particularly our women, either out there or here. You would be shocked to know that some women were even trying to board, their plane and come to Ghana and go to that home. Yeah. And now many of them have back off. Now, this pastor, who is a deeper life, Pastor Samuel Adjei, told us in his account that, he's not too familiar with this Jemima, and that he got to know Jemima through a lady, he mentioned his name, if you recall, Priscilla. Now he has given us a contact of this person, and it turned out that it's not Priscilla, but it's a different name, Furiwa something. We've established or we've made contact with this woman, and this woman claims, I don't know anybody called Jemima. The story is building on a hardline inconsistency and quite a troubling one. You see, whether we like it or not, somebody is already gone. But can we do something in order to prevent, an occurrence another time? It may be you or me. Right. Folks, brace yourself. Let's get started. A midweek frontline, my name will be Disa Ko. And I drink Komono Emu Hukaka. On Monday, it's here the sharp account of Pastor Samuel Adjei, our Yejmo Agogo, SB Hospital. Now, and come on, it was 4 years, mammy, and said, "Wait for me." Onati, no, the also for a canine, or almost to a response, Ediapa, a sharp pushback. Maybe I be watching them with tea, and then you can make a sense tonight. A kwabi munswa, mammy, and I, sister, and we are mienu, and I said, a very close friend, and so the frontline, eating como many idea, a munsemi hooper. Giving a clear, outlook of how Jemima no could be drew Ghana. But I could only Jemima in an buy. maybe in some so that I need to share with the frontline viewers and listeners. And also Kwabema but then as of Enra, barely 24 hours, you try to see a establish a contact with doctor no your operation. And it's our software so or Jemimah bad. You know, so both of them were on the line. And you know more kasa. Now same way be PM they say, ono sa pastor no ono ma yeti asese or your doctor. As of Enra, a few BPM so on your doctor. Obeti asese into also on your doctor. And no da ho. And now doctor nankasan so or your operation you design say Irano Orban no we didn't can hospital be did out. Our London no didn't crack buy. Or buy no arrangement ben also year one so. Me be who say also crown or carry A or B. The fact that why you do a London does not mean or they are no bad. You take a note to be that of a certified report. No, and so also Mosomoya Modia. Guys, or claim say Womosu your Modia because the mama ne bedao 2 days before the operation, which is a lie and throw. Umekumu bi bakwa. And then me gusu na me too for say, she ye ka say your information say, na mabi crave for ba. Minim wire. A man of fibroid near ha yenu animal money be braced, and ammonia de. I shall we did ye, to animal 2 ye, and ammonia de. The interest say, a den ye careful, me see ye a bray womb ye were nabonimu. So ube tia masama maker, no one yas so bracho, me see ye were en nabonimu, and then I make a trono. Me say the season a woman and ye season, papa. Time na you woman and yet time papa a brain you woman in your brepa and sana and centrania ACC ewa ye maimu Ghana and all over the world and yes science will bet me dia gross bibia ya so ye atwe Monday me catch you say and you will suffer any or your pastor or your prophet or your bishop or your ark kanidi answer Bishop Naba and you need as some catch them. I would hope town ye did a was someone. Arabia, if you ever could no, Udru one some poem or make catch us not brand TV to ye did can so went here and our no mamma our way too. No Marco Bontrain and no. Was some. Ghana for the Adeba Kwame Nimwa, a very, very synonymous with us. And again, it's that of the idiosyncrasy of these people of color here. They are so damn for. They are so damn. You been with it to me to Ghana in India for. This and so here to Nansana. And so here no so better not when young Kakai bisa doing nam kremoba. Yen done it you. Yeah, folks. So tonight. Now with him. Also for my number, this says our number. And no. And now nipa we or boarding Presla. Mo amuti audio no. Or boss Presla and nam no sumane by. Unim said Naman or the man it turned out not to be a Presla, but a different name. Your friend, I mean, so nim ubiasa. So Becca said, why? A hospital no intentions been on way and on the gaslighting, my man, and I said, yeah, me, I don't know. Folks, tonight, praise yourself and some nampon so bad. A dorsal papa, the mobile far, sight and sounds near Kosheni may be any other. Also, for one. Obe kaino your friend sempo a Sylvester or born yiri to US Florida no o kaino the menemo won komo bi won asem ANSMP is a packed show, but of course menemo be two American terms right now. Up next to be Ghana Speaks proudly brought to you by Biogas Expert Engineers. Kojo Awono is right here on my right, and of course Kojo is going to speak to us on 1 or 2 stuff. Kitchen will be the very one I here. Malizi, I hope so you're watching. So let's see which of the kitchens you really want for your brothers. All of that. Near the Nyoma out to turn Nakwemo. Me who say Quadro a stars. Could you give me a punch, eh? Good. Now what is it? Yes, it's a Monday and Timino in Komobat, and then Wednesday. Yes, best I know Shasti Freak kitchen. State of the art kitchen, guys. Mommy and Shibi, because kitchen a year in Nipa be brave, and Omunya, Obi Bizam is a kitchen, yes, channel. and no say ye maso free aha na fa ne say o medan ba ko bi wa ne ye de kwa ko hye ye benya ni the same ana say no so e de e ka ne nam ana say sen and am so kojo be is answer no obi is question and mama yeah yeah so currently state of the art kitchen no when ye ma Queen Elizabeth na e wo Windsor London hope the ene beba po Francis am open
yeah nti question na wabisa no
yeah
say your friend is saying you betumi move from place to place and say you fix it dada e wo ba bia say you fix it no
yeah
e bia ya ba ye take measurement wo kitchen A
good
ewo is Legon. Ya be take measurement one ya kitchen ama no.
Exactly.
Ni ya be fix wo ho. Na wo de koso nyane kitchen B.
When ye ma po Francis.
O de koso nyane ku ba bi ka wasam.
Okay, wasam ko do.
Kitchen B. Kitchen B o so nyane a.
Yes.
Because the measurement no enye the same nti enye possible. You make a minimum sort mas here.
Yeah, free my apartment wo is Legon.
Is Legon. Yeah, take East Lego apartment no measurement in the air kitchen no. This all the cost nyani different and all the question motor. Now another kitchen. Now measurement no different
different.
And to mean fit ho. Yeah, unless sa ashimota kitchen measurement no and the air dia wo di cost Lego no. In simple terms. Kitchen beyond the measurement in terms of kitchen, the size of the kitchen.
Yeah.
And the space a kitchen no make room. And the design of the kitchen itself.
Sure.
Not the cabinet, the kitchen itself. Also, ura kitchen primarily kitchen agaza awoni design dada.
Sir.
Baby a fridge be share. Baby a window be share.
Yeah.
Baby a sink ebe ko. Baby a washing machine ebe ko. Baby a deep freezer ebe ko. Sanya mani nyina no o ye obi a o ye dwuma wo edan ho a. No ura kitchen space or you have that communication naturally.
Sure. Naturally.
You have that communication. You will be hearing things in your ear. This is supposed to be here, and this is here, that is here. Because Bibia is a until you follow that procedure to do your kitchen. But you follow that same procedure to do your kitchen. For example, so if your screen is on the kitchen, a bit air straight, a bit so air curves near a yes, and a dynamo tier, space in a kitchen, babanetier, I don't know if you edit design the kitchen. Good. It is, for example, so who's kitchen screen this way. One who be no niji hu na opiki a o so wa hu oniji hu apiki e ba be yama oba o space e ba be no space what is saying ye be the same design ama o say be o space no e 4 square na straight na we ti a ye no sa pepe pesa na obenya no difference bi animo enu te wo fa picture no ti ye wi a ye comparison na hwe say difference bi o ma na difference bi a animo inti say your measurement na yafa anu na ye kitchen man there you have no problem.
I see.
You get it the way you are seeing it on the screen.
No obi crabs.
Yeah.
The whole screen is
that's exactly how you are going to say it. Difference behind him. Kweku say kitchen ya bebre won say okay. You are speaking for people. Say you walk outside there. Say you have seen a lot of kitchens yeah.
Yes.
They say a lot of kitchens are here. Kitchen we pa Adjei.
And the yesin
Fino the island. Yes. Yeah. Nti mamu kitchen bia obahu na onije hu bia obetumi apeke.
Good.
Nyama bia ebe ko kitchen mu be extra towel your inbuilt oven and there and a microwave. Say na wo pe o kitchen bia no. Just say me pay we. We'll provide everything the way you are seeing it. Light in the was here, no. I won't say sometimes no be na be out of them. Enumere na ya room light and I say light po ho. Now on to me light in the wall no. But me I feel familiar then. I'm out. So that is why sometimes we provide those things.
I see.
Sounds good. And as you say also no then I yes say no. They are modern homes. Dream homes.
Yeah.
It is a be dream home na wo ye dwuma wa. So say na obeye dwuma na fa. Enye say wo open na odi but you do it with talking with the person, taking decision with the person. Say, okay, we na open there, but me we are but okay, we design it. I'll follow the design, pepe and do your work for you.
Yeah.
And depending there, nipa no open ade no.
Yes.
Open depending the open na why yama no sa. You can only advise. You can only advise the client. Say we anka we eye we and I say we mbwa. Client better I say but we person okay my home was nti ye ne sama me. So the no peno enu na ye be ya ma ne pa.
So in this case me who we were ye no man no wa kofa sa picture na ba. Would that differ from that of materials here, the bay and I said that same materials na
that same material na the bay because material the kitchen ni na material the kitchen ni na adwan na the bay difference be any and I pay if ba kala mpo a ye ma wo tusu kala no kala wo pe we can only advise on say your weather no higher quite drastic wow until so wo ye kitchen very good wo ye kitchen o tusu kala sebio that's one who obehu say that's because how kitchen I want na family ni nyina life every I want na duane bibia be free this say how ye fi na duane a wo ye no bibia kotoma ye kwaya na ye bai nti o so choose color any ye weather no betumi ya de apart from say no more arrange kitchen ho no there are a lot of things that you need to consider and you say wo ye kitchen because you are asked to do it but you are doing it to achieve a certain target the beautification one meeting the purpose for which you are doing it is also another thing you need to think about. And you say kitchen because you are paid to do a kitchen. No, and yes, I humanity. You are but into kitchen, so you have that in mind. The finishing, the look, everything you need to consider it.
You need to consider it because when him, when I say you could drink na or the baby, it be real was say, and now we health ni pidiana wujina a hot ne fapping. Say, or ni ye aduane mu wenye bi. So, na aduane eko mu na aduane na eko. E was abia. E betime come out. Enya come. And into kitchen. There as I say the best. As the kitchen or hot etie one and fama woji wo ho. A serene environment. And they said ya ho who see etie. Enti na makodwa sama tintin sana. Enti we no said you walk. Ye kitchen na nya agrubi ni yedi ye yesterday bia ho e betimi ade 5 reliance and great one could you yanko next one then ye nhwe
if your ball
great one said ya kojo can still instill want some a challenge at the back most of you you find yourself in Alice of Wonderland as many as he kweku kan boho and so nanu di ebetu anye yo the way the GD ben me enemy would you do be a dream no convince me pan
fa we munfa survey report into we no so
guys mun check there's a report be on this boho ye de ye djuma last week no mun check this report na could you ni hunko all right could you
we ade ba kwa me kan say so what steady fiti baby I start djuma free abedu ha ye boho amount for ye boho a na nwa tubaku mienu miensa na emba ana mo frɛ adentina obi adentina so obi kotu na amba hwensio omo so apie ba omo so apie ba adentina ma for tunsio na emba enu na mo frɛ se yemra na ebe kema o because one was adwuma ye no is quite exceptional wa ho adwuma adimu yenim de ye and one say wo frɛ na say babetumi atunsio ma wo nyansio ana say bia baby wo tunsio no po nkini ye de ewo ho
a
anu tira etunsuo a ye profile we na gravos na eba ana fractures anwa efri ase hoba no ye profile na ya hu say okay we nti say ya do zone na if you say nkini no depending on fractures na eba anwa na eba no ye betumi aka say egina has ye ento aso biom ye ento aso in the sense that ye to aso mo a ye benya nkini but ye jai wo ba bia ye nya nkini bo ye nya anu tira fi bi wo masa dongo officer dongo bi chia o officer dongo fie ekotu nsuo no na omu ka kire ne say ho no nkini nkoa o kaswa ho no nkini nkoa
kaswa meaning senti akaswa no bebre complex because closer to
abase atu nsuo kaswa say nya
nche na mentias
nti adogo ho no ye tu baaku nkini ndim
guys can I get the report there's a report in your system mo nhwemra
ye tu baaku na ya nya nkini ndim baseka wana nkiri kakre bi eden ewo mu na a different line and I fi and as so no aye tu nso no ye tu nso no na aye se stop o ba bi na yan stop na ya ko be 15 meters aka aka 15 meters na ide ka aka enu so yenya nkyere aha aka enu so yenya nkyere ba anu on ade na ide gu fam sa
no say we profile
yeah profile nti sa ade na communication e kire ide ekoso fam ho sa ade na ide gu fam kakra sa no
last week you thought
yes e ade e wo ase ho a yes e kire ye say aha enje wa ha eje de wo hwe wo screen so yi te ba betu nsuo ma anya se asora na abetu nsuo debe anya se wa frɛ wa ma yesika nti no anya se etu nsuo debe ye enye adwuma sa
steady geological
yes second first ye ba ye di kan ba site ho ne aye solve ne aye report no ahwe se ahifa ana ebenya nsuo na nsuo ebenya po no ahifa na yese ye pointing ye information si wa ye ntu nti ye hu na ye tu ye nimba bia nsuo no ye tu a ye benya nsuo a ye benya nsuo dodo ama wo anya se ye tu no keke anu tira ye tu nsuo a ye tu so se agrofo ye de bi mu tu so mu nya nsuo obi tu bi fra we se nsuo ni masase so se nsuo ni wasase so se de na kire se nsuo ni wasase so o de mayebe tu nsuo ni ho a ne ya ho ye ko to na nsuo na pai bebrebe umfa bebrebe ya yisa woton ma maybe the anti Esther whatever ye kwa ko tu nsuo ama no ye to first one man nsuo no e basa second one e kwa ye survey to ho be sera nsuo no do so ha because ye nsuo we ya yisa woton
you see
one ton enye yi
a dose
do because the ho nyina ye blue see na wo screen so enti blue lines ni nyina no e ho na ye nsuo no o bebi ho blue ni nyina ye nsuo bebi ho blue line ni nyina ye nsuo enti ye tu e blue no pepe a e benya nsuo correct but wo ko tu wo bebi ye yellow na anu na because nya fide bia na wo use enti de kwekwo wo say wo so yellow na wo top number 8 after 7
your number
I was 8 no so to 8 no so e be do mfefi ho a wo say nsuo no wo 9 so and nsuo no wo 6 nso 7 nsuo no wo 6 nti wo to 7 ana wo to 8 so a wo nya nsuo because nsuo no wo say anko to line no mu nti wo nya nsuo bia wo hana nsuo na bakakra but so wo ye solve ni say na wo nim de wo ye na wo tu no according to the report that kita wo na ba ni say na wo nya nsuo
so nya easy that you get water
abrofo ne broni nim say woni eni ase ho eni asase na ase
we ni asase ho but nimdie bi ntino wa tell how obey
o so ye no no so wa afidie no what afidie no e ya afidie na ye de adwuma nti so to me afford afidie na odwuma no be easy to do nti we aye amanfo bi no say adwuma ye no ye nimdie and I said, a Juman so yeah, could be a Juman to the work will know you.
Yes.
The work will know you. And you also know the work
identifies you.
Yes. Yes, that is it. Juman be home. Also, I'm with Jumano. And you are good to go.
Yeah.
Tana you bought Juman. And I dear Bakun say, is your 12 months for 12 months or there, Casse. Tunsioneton. Say, ya wo to Busiamu, Kwana Busiano was a say. Tunsio also.
Yeah.
Is your a young quan. Water is life. Ubia yans you. Nipa be na betina say dey na ye asase you ka ho
me kwa dey ana me stretch ma real estate for
yes
can you imagine
I can say wo apeda
wo tu wa we see u dan po
to be know that your project wo we are now sat at for because you developing area people will need water what we to see asase so be so asase what nyame adu what me to asase nko what to dey tunzi so amafo beto sansio no ma onye sika si wodan na nso nda so wo ho eyenim die
forever and ever
also obi to be was sika papa was sika pa obi wo ni papa was sika pa wo e papa was sika pa ni papa e was sika di na kwa wi ase school nyina na so ni papa kofa obi ba betina ne ke watiti no ba sa papa no bewu
no de adwuma na hye ne
papa no bewu ni ba no be da ne hia ni ba de wo betina ni papa nke ba na ne odifo eyenim die it's just a nimdie why be the wo trebo no e de kire die e yes wo die
who you become
why be the wo trebo no it doesn't matter why be the wo trebo no yes because making money is very easy
why be na ma ye hu unipa ban ba
it's as simple as that it's as simple as that because making money in Ghana is very easy and very simple and when I say you follow the principle save people if you can save people then you are good to go if you can save people and save them well, you are good to go. If you are over 2 hours, as I say, every so 28,000. Now, month for a beton 1 year ago, and also you didn't want to Eh? What I said that because you are to my mom for one to cry a month or to me tons to be 20,000. Okay, for instance, so to me to a month, to me to be 10,000. 10,000, how many months are we to cover 28,000? Within 3 months, on your sick. I do my bend a year. Within 3 months, no open your capital or investment. Even post 28,000, all you call top treasure bill. Within 3 months, open your way. Saying, and you're 4% pay. And you're 4%.
Water is essential.
Say 15% in poor. Over to years, I return within way. They pattern say, move for one green cohort. There is money in Ghana here. Nyama kitikiti over for one green man. No. Nyama kitiwa bunu. What say we there? Be perception coat. Let me go to the office. Be perception coat. Let me go to the office. Be perception me to the car front. At the end of the day, and five bob lao. No. Nyama wa gwini won gwini hu ena masika nyama kitikiti we me wa dan for be or US also be say metina ga me say o as say tunzio miensa also o say me say maximum 100,000 family ya to be a man within a month but we turn so be say 60,000 50,000 almost $5,000.
That's how much dollars you know
about 50-60,000
that ubenyano within a month.
Yeah, about $50,000 about $50,000 say about $5,000. I say, Akwejo, it is you want to $5,000 a month. No, me say, Sika how? I guess it's Sikani. I am Nimidiano, and I been a kitao. Oh, yet we won't put me on way and for Bakubi, Bakuyi. Then you are getting
no. Great. Nina,
it's Jemimah and say,
God, guys, you know, in so winning brand. Machine in Quadia, in so 2 or from one from Rani and share.
To show as a senusu,
and who is doing God,
to show as a senusu, or to show as a senusa. If you never most come out there, you also in the year, obi, woman, you can say last night, you didn't come or say, but talk about Mabusi and his own fan queen. Now, or Scambrafi. Now, so one thing, it's Papa, maybe now, baby. Into what you also could you, the one kind of answer. Mean to me, send this car, bring myself fire repair, and Timunko to your mom, and they are called to your back. Nsi obakuna got on so munton mo discanaba.
That's right.
On said I say can one w na onya maintain on person by maintenance. And almost say tons you know.
That's right.
Onwa dia ampo a month omunya 7,000.
Wow.
A month omunya 7,000. A month na taxi I do about 7,000.
And small money sir.
7,000. Oh taxi
to me nya mouse.
Oh Uber but you 7,000 a month. Uber auto Uber ma obi gra or the ejuma na wa wo dia. But you nya 7,000. If you cross say 5,000 na onya Uber but you 5,000.
Never.
Who bought him 5,000? Who bought him 5,000? Enti ohia ose kwedu asema obuka na ya no kore wo say sika bu se for ya ni sika ya na otumie 7,000 badia na ade no sika wo mu nti mu ko to bako ka ho ade ko to ka ho mana ya mienu nti onu ni calculation dey say 5,000 put na minya amount 10,000 say ya kana mato mi ko to uber ka e be 100,000 and I say be say 90,000 90,000 so mienu ye say it's less than 70,000 it's less than 60,000.
No betting that money in the very shortest possible time. 2-3 months.
2-3 months. No one you sika alcohol sika. And answer so enye o e ka so engineer say. Yen ka say road waiter wo. Yen ka police a chikano. Insio na watu wo fi ho.
Exhaust name.
Yen ka say friend say engineer na ye wi. Yen ka say bia mi ko no.
All those monkey tricks.
Obian from ka insio na watu. Busumi so a just so say this ka ba fi biom. Obi ya just so say this ka ba fi biom. No. There are a lot of things you able to me e dey ya ho ya mana boae o ya dada sitting them. And be insio a ye kan wasa wi. Nti wo a wo tie mi. Na wo person tu se o fie. Ana say wo person ko ye ka ho adwuma na de ade a mpacho tu nsio. Nsio no ye ka cho say nsio no be ye insurance ma no. Ye ka cho say be to nji we ngumu ana diesel. Ana I say police akwachi nsio no.
Moto no ana ye adwuma.
Moto no ana ye adwuma. Ebran say light wo ho. Ye be amafo area ho be to nsio na ma onye sika. If you class 2,000 onya a month for 1 year I saying 2 years I saying
it's a lot
and saying and then say china it's as simple as that it's as simple as that.
That's nail it now guys. Can you pause here? Pause here. Pause moko na me person no come back I did be good for more me person me be say kodwa this one great stay a while on it. This is what you used to profile.
Yes we
say me who be different.
Yes, yeah, different. Yeah, the checky fractures, no. Yeah, drilling and so no frase anwano frase ba. E kire baby ya do. Fractures like ti saying, a weight, about me my engine, and I ti saying, auntie, a day we a communicating kire. A communication.
When him hire a bit gravel,
that is it. Inti a communication. We kira sebia, on baby a white side gravel. Ebia na ya pai rock was here. Ya pai rock na auntie. You say you rock muti free rock no ma ye kwa hase. Ya do anwam. Ebia na yakodu claim. You do claim you penetrate claim na. Ebia ye kodu you penetrate claim no. Also you go claim so a.
Sure.
Claim so no entumi penetrate claim no. Ebe gina so. Ba say ye glove was here. Ebe twemu akọ. Nti so no yield.
Because assassinate lay.
Yield. Nti we your communication say what do ha say? What do okay jai? Men jai kwa so. Nti communication. So who the cause was here? You must know what is going on down.
So we need to
conti. The every hobby no communicate chire. Juma.
Bibinti na me no stay wa.
Okay.
Because person ni pediti adibia. Say nye drum be say technically could draw here the.
Oh no.
There is this that we need to learn.
Your friend is yes, your friend is saying last year cartoons you be apramai. Unimo. What you order? Apramai. You to me no apramai. And I go to Baku apramai. You two kwan ho nti ye tu so no wie. And I make catch you say, "Oh, say my go the Jumada." Oh, nah, I did go the so him. Good. It's yeah, we want because say, "Move for we bra mo wash gravel we mami."
Everybody
could wash we No. Me say you wash here, you say good way. Starting in the coin.
But ukra we lucky. So we be hu ya.
It's starting in the coin.
From the baby and ukra.
Oh, it's starting in the coin. Yes, I profile it me edit. Oh yeah, it me stable.
I see.
So adwuma no akoye adwuma nti yanim de ye. Ye ba kire nyina ne say, we dey agro dem. Ye ba kire nyina ne say. Otu so wo fia. Wo ska, wo ka ko tax. Wo di tu ska, ans yo no betu ya hwe ma o so bi o so ko, o tu ya pa wi. E yanim de, e adwe kita wo. Enu te tu wo ntafo bi enu. Ba ku etumi eye ye obrabom. Eye ye in a sense say, the bibia to be ye man.
Yeah.
Abrabom esini ye ana baako emboano minim profo guy mienu bi omo free ekrom omo we senior high school no ana baako ka kire papa so on senior high school na so ka ono boko akoko university no so ma no de be adwuma ana baako so university ya so university knowledge is power what you say
knowledge is power
obo we aye ni degree a we about we after 4 years then we now start to pottery farm. Now the pot from I can get to the extent say, the brown want to be on your man, I just also or yeah, you man in me. And also, and you do on your school, or the other way you man net and man as I call him can say. Yemgas, Nimdi on so on your school, or the other one in the Mano, about so as I call him more aquanim. Dimitri say, Bibiamuno, a white green kitao. So, but the years I say so a white green. So boko nimu e white green. Say won to na mo so agina wa green so. Until you can say
manye ye.
Debi. You the greater responsibility for you to be good.
It's about your brain, how you think.
It is up to you.
Oh, say the kojo ken na no Monday na betanum say. American was spending multi-billion-dollar a year space exploration. And no make me a space capsule man in the moon or Artemis.
Yeah.
Womu compare some moon. Now, was asking we can say, but when we run moon one day, I may feel the space one be easy going and coming in us.
Even Japan is doing the same thing.
Beginning to her, or your cocoa in a diabo. Wabudia Baba, because so much I must say, great. So, of course, we stay a while longer with boldness. Young wrap up, then they better wrap up with.
Yeah, young call as I say so.
God.
As I say, wow, Jemimah, open as I say out of filling station.
Yeah.
And I open Diato. As a Michel died and then were Regimania Estate.
Okay.
Regimania Estate, there were Jemimah.
Jemimah.
Yeah, and then was a estate in where Semi on sale. Yeah, tongue. Until we need you one. But
next week, you bet me,
I say you are the production for no. But next week, you be. Yeah, tongue to open Diana, I see that. Now, Udia we obetumi anya biaton. And I area ha. Area way me was I say ha.
This is Legon Hills.
Legon Hills. When you say quiet no.
I know.
Road no. Bridge was you know.
I see na how they say why not person here my neighbor? The last time we visit we person your neighbor. Anyway, I had a BA.
Yeah, I had a
big one.
This idea
Legon Hills.
Yeah, light you hospital wo China mo kese pa
China mo kese nso
enimu ha State Housing Corporation almost was about 500 wo omu ye main road no so almost start main road no through a main road no omu ye main road no omu ye and say
aha na Accra no ewo serene environment contaminated bias
I can have plot the plot into open bia no beto enu no wo me then we or the she on say your old video now we video we be say 2 years and 3 years
ago
video ni na we kwan no mu ye kwan no they have started constructing the road pretty amas
that's the main road
pretty way a friend is saying most of the kwan no pretty amehia everywhere eko tema omu ye kwan no nti kwan we mano kese pa
expanding
3 6 lane
3 on the left 3 on the right
yes and omu yes is nti say officer eho no ye kan wasema abasi na now want me to na ma tamunu ni ezo to na as I say eka wo
one of these days I see a share a quick video pa
one and a half pot pen as I say eka
one and a half
I say more than that they would
we in Legon Hills
and I say one plot
I mean can go with him Legon Hills
and apart from assassin so kweku your dying was paint the Sakuma not 3 bedroom
Hey, Refuted. And start dying.
Your dying was a 3 bedroom what me aton nti so here dan ya sia we no so move akoma akonya offer numbers was screen so 0555 893001 0555 893001 and 0546 20 53 77 0546 20 53 77 offer sa number na ye be ye den we mama ba share wadwem ne do akọ dan no de open no select na we mo mo opposite they say I 2000
but quick one before okay you the and be wrap up about numbers finish up with the
say your ba a friend say new task aye so who akọ say
it's like your commune
what was the hat here we na light important to you we nimudia asambane nipa brabo bia no ye se mputu wo abrabo oni ye bia wo ye bia no eso hu development wo mu nipa yeso suade ko onim eso suade ko onim you have to learn you have to be innovative
exactly creative
and creative yes nyama bia yeso fa bibi ka ho wa ho ha we another floor enye task na ya tu wo ho enye task na ya tu wo ho we ye opposite
o see akweguna lines we na say
lines asem so open lines wo be lines wo
opposite na wa ye wo ho
ye opposite obi dem na ohunu sa je say moon so na wo yi obi dem na ohunu sa je say o nanti moon so mo fo bako no so ntusu man hwe ye ablori ni ye no ne de ye tutu tas no wo fam
yes na ye fa no rap ya time na so
ye tumi yi tas no nyina fam ho na ya ye wo so ye pese betumi ye o tas no so
original tas mo fa no rap quick na
dem back then say wo hu we na wo pese ye tu tas mawo ana ye pop mawo
ana ye
epose mawo betumi afre e bi wo dan pese tu tas wo mu frey ba be 2000 e bia na nye pose na wo pe normal tas no anso auto tas no na so wo hia e betumi supply ya mawo
tas pa ni ye to no wo ye to no ho sa no
nti wo ope epose no so ye betumi aye epose no so aye ama say ye normal tas na wa to dada na wo pese ye ntuma wa na ye supply tas na ye betuma won so ye ho e ba be ya mawo nti de wo pe bia no ana ye adwuma ye professional work enye adwuma ye no na basa debe ye wi a onim say yes ye adwuma ma o nti onyama bebre a ye electrical work POP kan kai say be 2000 o dem o ye 2 year wa o gina no say yes ya 2000 ma o nti dem ba kire nyina say adwuma bia fa dan ho pretaso fa POP ho ana say o dan kra na wai dan na kasasa wo ho na paint no sorry dan no ho dan no ye apo ye from dampness na wo pese enye ho adwuma ma wa akonya wo no so offer number say wo screen so 0555 89 3001 0555 89 3001 0555 893001 and 0546 20 53 77 0546 20 53 77 and your number is so fresh. The one who from a task I two or who say a task I to me ye pass a share like we call line room we a opposite and no matter so a opposite on say a no bakuni and line and a bakuni panu per line and a year no. And to say a task was signed every 2000. One will say yes, task in a 2 hours.
Yeah.
This is a bus 2000 or 2000 yen to New Year. Now one year so level. And yes, say you go 2000 or the movie now in so go washroom. Now so no and until free washroom. Ebe go bedroom. Debbie, and yes, sir. You were quite fast for 2000. Now 2 years on you say yeah 2000 amount.
Yeah.
Aha. Nti say oh you might be sad so yeah. But you got me afraid. Now ya be na ye ne year once ama wonye so be ya we no so meni age ho na wasa go for be ma na be ye no foforo no adwuma wo ko ya for be oni madwuma no preko na wo ye ne year once and for all na what one am
Egyptian be them most
and anya we yin ko akwaku de ye wo de mu nyina no ye wo abonte de
yeah
so obe ye your friend say obe ye task a so cast concrete we around 2000 was so nyina eskasa concrete obe cast no you to me here say am na ndani task
simple next straight up on ya
we na ko cement no we total na dey annoying kwa say obe 2000 wo compound no agi say we concrete wo format around 2000 no nti concrete
no kwa enye say what we na sometimes task na ye noise ana so ba kwa pai
o ko hwe so wonya
this figure
so yeah a friend pavement in so a you go sana ba green na bibia ba nwura ba fifi wo mu na if you white tata dabe we once and also problem ni nyina till the kingdom come so we ba be training nti mo pesa mo sua adwuma ye no be no akonya obetumi afre numbers no wa wo pesa ye adwuma bi won so obetumi afre ya ho kwa be fa so a ebetumi asolve issues
about
adwuma asam na mekai nti wo oba wo we school you have a young man and I say we penyimpo na wo ye adwuma bi dada obetumi asua bi aka ho tie and die na ye we a housewife na onim tie and die a enye bibia na obafro kunu se service cancer na mato ukuna kwa adwuma
yo
o peso wo to tomatoes so e so fro kunu samina be kire kwa e fa so ye samina e so sua bi wo fi obetumi ya ma fo beto madam asaga no madam asaga no we Finland no wa brochi obedu Ghana ye ohun ade no so ba be so ye wa sua ma ye ni na ye adwuma for several years after us come back
good one
madam asaga lady na ohun no ye bidie bidie ohun machine sa ohun ye wo hoye sani pa no ye bidie ye friend Freeman o ye the award winning journalist of Voter region the award winning journalist of Voter region no original machine ohun ye bidie wa sua anka obeye journalist mu awo lady na o she ntuma we no chichi ni no wa brochi o baka na ha na obeso ese judi o ye we na ya ginu onu so na san kira manfo ye company no ye nje ye program be se do akwa brochi by your program bia o ka ho bi na ye o tie mi o ye oba besua bi ye bidie na ye bidie ye sodas na ye die bidie sodas na when original ho we journalist of Voter Star second one say journalist of Voter Star
and wow these journalists
this is a chako bidie na ye bidie no so that's na dey say bidie ni kube hu na dey say bidie we ye say besu idea we ye na ye na ye ska
wonsa no aduma ni ye sika
oso person go to na office
ni ya guduko
oso go to na office o so check go to na office okay dey ho oso person check go to na office abrea obotumi asua aduma we ama osa akọwanu na me ka say so obesi ye na esi wo ye e wadwene kita wo
wadwene kita great
say wana mo bia wo tu asase isu ebesi wo ye na nsi wo ye it is up to you esro ha move me to we nu na man for hwe me esro ha no
it's your head kojo means
your head it's your how you ye ya bibia wo ye bia bokoso ye ba wo hanu nyenso a the same thing say you can correct
oh mine no there is a problem that we
you can correct enuano because you know say I guess I saw the patch code office no
mean office where you transfer bonini krono nko an na ye wi
no dey asem no wow sometimes very annoying because say wo so adwuma na so ni bibiye I will need your service you need for me and I pay Sana mo we hear me so na be bibia mo ba yin na ko tira officer why na be say
why na be say it is a carpenter in a mason
Oh,
I don't when you know so many crew than is home.
Wow, esi edwine ho. Ye edwine sanyama we nkitinkitin ho because you cannot tell me so wo Ghana hana sika ehia ho.
Ehia.
Wo Ghana ha. Ah, kwan so e friend only kwan so e bruto wo na afifi.
Na
onya adwane free mu. O to make kire say Ghana Africa, Ghana nko Ghana ha say ye to nyan so all year round.
All year round.
Te ba say no baka kire say wo de oni sika. Ye adwuma. Wo ye adwuma obenye sika.
Good one.
Work, save people.
Work, save people. Folks.
Wow. What save for ye adwuma na amount for they will pay you based on the value you have in you.
Yeah.
And yes, so just reckon on mouse ka hunu bia. Debi I didn't tell you to a lawyer ka.
Lawyer Kokodi asem
because of the value he has.
Sure.
Wow. I didn't know to a taxi driver ka because of the value the taxi driver have. Until we bibi na value also you will also break through. And you say, depending, the BSA, you got in our office. Abroad, you can work, you can do other things. So, office, for baby Kahu. Wow, for baby Kahu. Then you know, to be boss or mine, but anymore. Into the weekend, you say, oh, you might be able to say, Yamawa, a conya, Premi, Kojo, Baby, me dear, me Pescabia, me baby. Say, ya chronosika bia, mini problem.
Good one.
Me da say.
Thank you very much, Kojo Awono. Tonight was spending time with me, pa. Of course, many times, Bonson Wadum, so Badia. I say my man is space me could do to me walking through for many things that a people one castano Dutch and numbers no they are two Gano, watch row and I always save it. God, passion so say Nina so WhatsApp yes God our WhatsApp and so the old friend will be far maybe I'm a catcher. Just drop voice note or within where you are communicating from and then I will say yeah mouth and then your bar will just return the call and then no bidding call. Make a short break, me back. The Frontline Ghana Speaks second edition takes over. I'll be right back. Stick and stay. Great guys, welcome back to the Frontline show. Of course, just gone past biogas expert engineers, marking 7 minutes approximately gone past the hour 9. I am Kweku Annan, of course, your host. Of course, up next would be politics of today tonight. The family of the late Jemima has finally broken their silence. In a stunning response, they have described the account of Pastor Samuel Adjei as riddle, with inconsistencies, of course, outright falsehoods, as questions continue to mount. The family is now stepping forward to set the record straight, challenging key claims and revealing their own version of events. Tonight, the Frontline brings you the family's account, their narrative, of course, the truth they say has long been buried. But before we air the family's account, we take a quick look at what I call sight and sound, shaping and shaking the Christian world today, as many within the faith find themselves in what can only be described as Alice in Wonderland. Maybe both family in account, actually. Right, Monday, Nkoma Osofo no ye deeper life Osofo no ye Venice. Guys, more on a picture and I'm waiting me there to so quick one. Osofo ye friend of Samuel Adjei I ono ene nam no so Jemima sister you free London Dubai Ghana say be your patient here with free mo. Now what Osofo ye friend saying and some be brain no ni ma me mpo na fairness ni ye bo account ni show Monday ye ne family ni Sweden family nature say Nina enye ne kre almost actually can be mebo actual enche kra Osofo no da ho no Pastor Samuel Adjei no da yes and send you my APPI family account ebeti but before we add the family's account e be say me yi maybe so e Ghana for me ye hwe na no so part of nkoma ye die efa ya sofo ho e wo memu ha because to me to Ghana for say you careful. Tonight, we take a closer look at the disturbing story of Sylvester Ofori, a Ghanaian self-styled, self-acclaimed, self-imposed man of God, once lived in the United States with his wife. What began as a seemingly ordinary life abroad quickly spiraled into tragedy. In a shocking turn of events, he shot his wife, killing her instantly, following what authorities describe as an unresolved and still unclear domestic, dispute. ATV Global has the rest of the story, folks. And they're saying, "It didn't kind of hint him. Sir, Abrantia not over America, no your software. Or no see so your software your friend, a Sylvester before Mokai, or your gun in his software or on any irritated etnaya, you knew some coin buyer on any year in term baye deja. Before our very eyes, nature says our self-style a kind of saying Sylvester Ofori Okuni. But in semi kuko so prior to say na obe shoot ni yire kunu. Na se senche ni yire nebusuafo because video oba be hwe. Obe hu say oba no ni nua be makra no ene osofo no enya friends encounter bi wo fie ho e mo ka kire be ma no sofo no ka kire ni friends lady we ne yire no say unia ba no se menkunu a ene na me ye fake ampara nso osofo yi Sylvester ekumami ye but circumstance ben e fast so ye ma otumi ku mami well ATV Global News for a follow story papa pay no mo de on account about so momi enhwe account no and say the ATV Global for it may ebobo mo 700 buyer. Of course we all have to watch this and then learn out of it. Guys, take a listen to this and then make a sense of it. Take a lesson. Your first video, no more share video, no.
For after na police for a releasing videos now. Abranti a friend of Sylvester Euphoria or software our yere Barbara Moti America misunderstand the people muntim. Emma na yere ne ka say ni kunu no behave some style binti no obeso oja aware no nti ni kunu no en sign divorce papers keke no munya aware ni kunu no so be sign divorce papers pa ama na yere no obi afa ne pa de o ka kire abusuafo nanim e wo manim pen emra na yere ne ebra panyi wo ho no ka kire na yere ne bra ne say so wankum ne sister na nanko no o ye fake.
Promise me if I don't kill your sister then me I am fake.
O ka sa ne de ene yere ne bra no e decide say o free police for no abo mama ne say Sylvester o ye sofo no e hwe bo ne yere etu akum no e na Barbara e ka kire ne bra panyi say o onya abotre hwe na wan free police for bia ama asem no an escalate sa na yampa omo firi hono mo a omo koya ababa no ko adwuma mu a ena ne abrante Sylvester sofo yi eto a ne yere no e wa adwuma mu bank e ko bo ni tuo ekun no.
Can I promise you something? Promise me. If I don't kill your sister, then me, I am sick. You got the video, right?
Yeah, I got it.
I call the cops.
No.
No, call the cops. Then, no.
Mama, stop that.
Tanya, you don't play with threats like this. Jen, I'm calling the cops. No, you don't play with threats. Please call the cops. It should escalate. He's threatening you in front of me. He said he's going to kill you. What are you waiting for?
Sabrina, I found police for a release videos. When Branty and Fa, so I got to tell you, to ne yere no, our friend no dada no money pay ba bontin be gina bontin e boni to kunu no omo the videos na ba bontin eyewitness and so around on so watch any side of the story and ababa one sister ababa wa what America e friend no Barbara Tommy okoshia ne kunu Sylvester e wo church program bi ase that time no na ne kunu Sylvester ono no ye osofo nkuma omo ye sofo nkitoa but na Sylvester ebra panyi so e ye osofo panyi na omo na host to sa church program na omo kwa ase no na Sylvester bra panyi no e she Barbara nkom se nyankopon abie nani se wahunu se Barbara e ware sofo e realm of the spirit enti sa sofo no so e ni nua be maketwa ai friend Sylvester nyame na meka na emom no Barbara sister e na kire sansem nim
Sorry, Sylvester di nua panyi e na hye nkom no.
Okay.
Say nyame se onware mimi nua Barbara no. Ya mpupu yeti. No kure ni nyame mi nua ne so ware no.
Esan se sa abre no na ebusuafo no so nyame sem o ma afanti no o mbekan no o ma mpupu muti a o mo ware fefefe edema da fo imienu te se na aye wedding shan may you may kiss your bride and bibia ko so kama mo ware in the year 2015 from that 2015 no ever down getting to 2017 2019 one minute there na ware no ni gisem nko a until say Sylvester started say or share church programs e Ghana has abre no so so for to or expand ho na o hwa asofo e Ghana ha wo hu reverend obofo mo ene obi ni mo ahu say so what asofodie e Ghana say amanfo kwa ase pa bibufo no ene mkogu ase say poi ntino o decide say sadia oba Ghana no beti asori ni bi e Ghana ha ene oba ya one ne nanfo abrofofo miyinu ebepa asase wo Ghana te obeduru Ghana ne de ne botaa o de ba ye nyina ne se o abeton asase no na Ghana de obeto asase na ne oba bibie wa asori a Ghana fo no ba asori na se pa nti idea o de ba ye nyina eno no te obeduru ye no ene obesoe e wona yire na busuafo so ene okochiachia omo wie ye no ene okohwe ne nsase ene obi introduce no into mountains sa asofo bebrebi e ko mountains so e kokobom mpaye ena ba pay Sylvester for ekopie mu asofo no enten enti mountains one kokobom mpaye fasting prayers no e honom ena ko introduce no into shrine eni dudududu says o person so bie na asore na nipa bebrebe a anya ni kan na omudi ye o na emom no omo yusu magic bi ono so na onje magic ndi enti ane omode ne ko nzema e ma papa ye kopie mu nzema no okodu ye no okohu tumi yesa tumi bi e o ba bi ya kire no magic e honom no eno wo se hey sa tumi bi e wo wiase ntino ne ho pre no pa enwo sa ba back e be sisa no nyoma e ma woni ne nanfo abrofo mi no ne mo ba Ghana no omo sa ko back to America okodu ye na eno odi ani giemu ekobo ne yire Barbara mane semro okodu Ghana no hwe wa be hu se sa tumi bi e wo ba bi pa na sa nyame tumi na e ka se nyame tumi no sa nyame tumi be bia o na emom no eye nipa na nkasa ene mix nyoma bi na odi aye bibi nyankomade na odi afre nipa ya ye nsenkyereni akye na Ghana ase enti ne yire ne nka ne ho na omumra mbeti asore na Ghana ase na omunkonzima honom na omunkohu sa mpanyimfo na okohu omu a omoche ne sa magic tricks no ena ne yire na afa na adwene ama no ena okache ne say onye interested enti ne kunu no etena America ho nyimina no na wa basa afre kwampo de weeks later okwa asore ya na akache ne say ne yire no beifo ombese obeyeye na ne aba be siri tirim se ene enuntra ena ne yere ne mpese obeyi dechi ede na ba Ghana no ena ono nko a ebetena se no plan ye ena obepie mu Ghana ha sei obedu ye no ena odi nti wura mu saa ena okokohu okotfo no ena ne ye kaka ne obo mu ma no ena obi nim de ye ma no ena abranti osa call back to America according to ne yere no osemra ne kunu no free Ghana sa ba ya wa mo na mane no e hono mo ana ne suban nyina esisa ye afei de kakra bi a ebro na ne bofu ye kra onim de aba ne kunu ne so afei de obi a kwa asore a na o preach kire manfo se omo nsa kire omo adwene no na afei o ka kire omo se nyankopon ani ba bi ahu omo sore omo fo omo adwene ni di afei otimi burumpo na odi akwa asore de no odi tu asore manefo na afei asore no emu ejigu kakra saa e ma manfo na omo ko na asore no omo so etie e ma ne ne hu se no enye sei enti na obeware ni kunu no ade kro enti na obeware ni kunu no ne se obi a osuro nyankopon a wa abadaye eti on de be ware ni kunu ni si ade se ne kunu no ese nyankopon ni babia na onsuro nyame bia na adwene nko a ene de live life dia na se nkomche na de share se obeware sofo onsuro nyame no enye no ene de ahye no aso no wasesa ofie a bibi kakra bia na wato ne sa abo ne yiri nti ne yiri ne se anya nto na anya ntua nti aware no wajai ene osesa no nyoma ekọ na ofo fie ene okọ court ene okọ je divorce papers e ba ene obasensan ye ene ode call ni kunu se ni kunu ne sensan a ni kunu ne se da enya de obasensan nti e continue ye for 3 months na ne yere na free nchen na oguso epesiu no sa de ya on sign papers no na nkomunja aware no ntimi nya kwan fa ne baby no so fa ne baby no o ma wo abantie no se ompene ene empene china ene 3 months later babra wo ho ena ni sister panyin ya ni video etego osu e frere ka che ne se ni kunu no ne man papers bi na ode man maybe atwem no e wo hefa ena o ka se oh e wo ni kunu ni fie ho no mu de oni na jai no Sylvester sofo no ntina se wo se wo sa ko honom e ko fa sa papers no nti wo ko no ena oni ni nua baba ko ena fe ni bra panyin ena mo ko so mo ko fa sa papers no emra mo ko du ye no Sylvester so ompene emma aye ne yere ne enwura fie mu honom omo ko kan adan ntokwa ema wa butu ne yere ne so mia ne ko akum no ne bra ne so ante ase ena ne ono so Adjei oso Sylvester mu start so oburu no mia na chefom ene adan ntokwa no ena Sylvester e ka che ne bra panyin ni se so wankum ni sister na nka ono we fake
you in front of me. He said he's going to kill you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
All right, just make sure it's there so we can go. If that's it, let's go. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure let's get out of here. We ain't coming here no more, Baba. You lost all this.
You heard what he said?
Is there anything else you need to get? Baba, we're done.
Whatever you want to get.
Yeah, we're done. You lost all this.
No, I'm going to come back for it.
You going to come back for what? No, it's okay. It's okay, Baba. It's another debt that can be paid off. Debt is debt. You cannot replace debt with life, and vice versa. It's gone. This ain't yours no more. Imagine if you come here by yourself.
Enti mra babra ka che ne bra panyin se owonya abotre na omani kunu no enya ne ho abotre hwe na ansem no ansan kwa bebrebe bia no sana ne kunu no de wa plane bibia wo ne trim ti afi na Florida for police for release videos emra police for no ekọ na asem no esi in 2020 afi na Florida for release sa footage no kwa abrantie ne fa so ekọ frɛ ye ti sɛ de ono no ye oyini pa fufuro bi e no frɛ ne yere ne sɛ wampaki ye enti omra betu ne car no ne yere ne kɔ ye okotu ne car no e na afi de opie ba ne so and oba no offend so mra na yere ne say onko no and o sha say oboni to bako 7 times.
So the guy, where did he come from?
He came from behind the building, on the side of the building.
So from the Costco side?
Yeah.
Where was she in relation to him?
She was walking
this
right
way?
in front of him.
So she's walking this way?
She's walking back this way and he's behind her. And
so her back was turned?
He has a gun out.
Ko fie no wa nwene nko bebia o okọ shower okoye shower okọ so akodware na o dey train police for no cause onim se boni a wadi no o ye dey police for no e ba ba hwehwe no.
Of 6177 Raleigh Street.
Nobody's in there. What's your name? What is your name, sir? Sylvester?
Just abusiafo ara ho semu a esi ye in the year 2020 no afei and a police for Florida for police for no release footage no na sa ara ho sem kase ye pa abusua aware yi wa anko bi abuoi okobi nso abuoi.
This is quite sad stories, you know. Very pretty sad. Pretty sad. 2020 to 2020. What? In a story with you. Okay. Iranus and warfare power. Nice, beautiful promise. You know, future mother of who the children may be, I don't know. Menye shows Iran obedi 40 years. Menye shows Iran obedi 40 years. 7 bullets. What the hell has this nigger? 7 bullets. Now, Bana, who yes? Na bema mpa who yes? Osofu, ni kunu ni osofu. We gani ni. Bema ni gani ni. Obani gani ni. Eno mi na wo Florida ho. Edi asem ena aba edien ena aba nkrani besese minie bawo edien pa na aba ebema os sokoye sebe ko hwinse ni bi ana sokoye bibi kra but osofu claiming a man of God nyamisu ni nyamisuro es osiese ewo nimu ena otumi twituo Enye bullet back on and song digu obey musi tim. But you know why? The family saw this coming. They saw it. This was coming. Ebi na migusu ami to Ghana for manef. Now they turn ye didi. Enyema bese na ye kyerɛkyerɛ na ye hwie guo. Tie o na fama hu nua bi nso na ontie na ye mo ya ho ban ukoka na ya so ya no twetwetwe na omu di watam na omu ye di. Nanso eto ma na omu akotam di abase hwɛ na gina obetimi aka ho asema. Me say the fam unse ni nua be ma no ebre obe fie ho no won be fie no na guy ne kan sa asem na kyerɛ sɛ me nku nua ba no na kyerɛ sɛ me fake no unse guy ne so e ma ni nua ba na ba ko no no record no won capture nti dia na na esem de entempa na se Ghana no we see ya Jamaica say excuse kakra ho America in the United States, man, goddamn niggas, what you guys doing? When Timianfa video nan koma the federal defense authorities to take over this, me a betchy guy no and them womu sheya ma abrenti diure tita wekuna tunach erano here me fedodo wekunu wase no kwa so here ka say it's been how many years this guy continued to languish in jail forever obede mo for saying life imprisonment na here then I say obi di share kwa ebi ne ye ka na sesi anu a osofo bi nso ono so oye deeper life osofo a tesi so to wire mu o to odwane o se die ben yo wetini ale obi ba o nice woman mintimi fa Jemima picture ma said na na make a chom ono so wa ba wakon nante hospital bi ma ye kokunu kwa no ye kan na mo visa agrobi ne ye kan na waso nchen na ese we chichichichi na beto onse we kunu ase no kwa onse na ne sister so ka chance no you cannot replace death with life na say ranotie minimum ade ye no aso brache we ye ya be ma ne be friend wo car park wo san pie by o to ye din o and he say you could not watch it. Yo. Tonight we turn to the book of Exodus. The book of Exodus 20, chapter 20, verse 4-5. Okay? Also, where the Bible clearly warns Christians against making and worshiping any image apart from God. Yet, in a disturbing video, folks, a group of Christians is seen lining up to worshiping an image believed to represent Jesus Christ, the Son of Man. This raises serious questions about faith, interpretation, and what? The boundaries between reverence and idolatry. You shall not make for yourself a carved image and likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in what? The earth beneath, or that is in what? Water under the earth. Exodus 24:5. Was say ne ensom nyame foforo bi enkam ye urade ho ena biom hwe ena manfa bibi nso anye susude amfa anye honi o unim honi na mansom no enyame na meka se o eyono urade na eka so say for I the Lord your God I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me. Na ode ehu asutwe e de beba awo entwatwaso. Ame na ekasa. Wono awurade na ekasa kire o. Mami nyi video in chiro, very disturbing one. Na hwe say den no mo ye was that video. E Christopher in tintintofo mpani Mamifo and ma na hwe ade omoye was our video. Take a lesson, guys. Watch carefully.
Ebusuafo. Monhwe Jesus na wo kisine na ho no. Nti mame panyimu na ekutukutu iso dam aboduaba ya. Nti wala hwa oyemo. Wa hwe obi ni yiro orokutu so aboduaba a onkutu so nukun. Wei enyimnyam nyi a otere mame a mamefo ya wotuatu adu hwe o papa panyi orokokutu aboduaba mbrofo patete no wo woteto wo mbrofo bankete woteto wo a wo hwe wo so
aujourd'hui aussi c'est un autre.
Yana me kasa mweze madwene na me make chose bibini abodamu a wazim ya meka mangani. The black man ain't got sense, man. The black man, this people of goddamn colors ain't got sense. Something is wrong with their goddamn hair. Ain't got sense. Yarini nawa. I said na kuja wono. Catching a while ago. Yarini nawa bibini. They say ya yare na nya honam we kama. Tum. Na me bo color we a color a withstanding all weather. Yeah, both tropical, wind, whatever BBR. But yarini nawa. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm doing. And my form papa for almost alive. Bakwa kisi Jesus Christ. Ohoni osi ohoni. Wini mo ohoni. And the phone friend ohoni start. What sense does it? You say why religion, Christianity, whatever, become boom. I say ni pasa, particularly these people of color. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Think black men ain't got sense, man. What's wrong with you guys? A Ghanaian pastor has revealed what he described as what a disturbing state of the Christian church in Ghana, questioning why miracles and genuine faith appear to have departed from the Christian body. Also, for me, how good he is. Me so a papa and as well, papa to go, but then again, fundamentally, your work one is a very important. There's a minumian, you're quite good. Or can't send the actual no what trump for ni be the actual minumian, yen and then Christos some. I won't sorry no more, and was sorry na walk on. Or the BB do say, and so over here, Bebois. At the end, what then the actual take a lesson to.
Power has left the church. Miracles have left the church. We scream. That is why we lie to create an image for God. But in reality, power has left the church. When was the last time during worship somebody stood up and said, "My mom and my bada jata"? When was the last time? When was the last time that a singer sang and somebody repented? When was the last time? When was the last time? When was the last time you fasted on your own? When was the last time you even came to God's presence and you felt him in church? When was the last time? When was the last time? Everything has become stage drama. Everything is program. Yes, it's program because we have a good keyboardist. We have a good bass guitarist. We have a good drummer, a good lead guitarist. We have a good MD. He can coordinate. And then the media guys up there will also bring what you call smoke and light. So what a beautiful auditorium. God is not interested in the aesthetics of this place. He's interested in the spiritual garment we are wearing. My question, what are you wearing? What's your image? That is the reason why they will come to church and they'll go to the shrine. Because power spiritually is not derived from physical appearance, it's derived from spiritual appearance. Power is in the church. A diacron, concept. Too much concept in the church. Even for another anointing is faking. Yeah. Or boy, but spiritually, filth has entered the altar. So you realize that everybody comes to church. Our focus is prophesying. It's good. But after the prophecy, what image did you present before the Lord? We presented a high priest called Joshua, but Satan was at his right hand.
I tend to agree with him 100%. And I love him for saying it the way he has to say it before the church. And no kwampo said they were caninti in Shira Eyenedia. Or back can say, Nan sorry man, ever sorry if you was or moko and omu mebiuma, so be it. Why yen yam is good. Yes, I love him for that. And I want to say, how? Me say, a sum a ye Christo sum, to me a work Christo sumu, I will Ghana, fretete, no, and I will nimno. Pentecost bresono your friend saying during the days and friends Apostle Makiomo any idea no move back Africa ni any those days also for mo akunu jinemu den no and then sorry na Dawson the church is many counted according to UN report here in Ghana. Not me saying it. They are saying that when you count every house from 1 to 10, the 10th house is likely to be a church, according to UN report. When you count the house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 10th one is likely to be a church. Yet, the people are mad. They are stupidly mad. They are fools and useless thinkers. What rather turns out is that we have allowed some unscrupulous men in their own lifestyle have gone to take over what? Things that must help us go much closer to God and not building the cathedrals, the temples, the church, the auditorium, the dome, and whatnot. No. No. But we've allowed them to go for what? Our factories that will produce food, jobs, and many more for the same people who are standing at that same place that earlier was seen to be that of a factory producing something, and the people are there clapping their hands. God, we need job. They are there. They are praying to God. Who's there? The leadership of this religion, particularly the dominant one, the charismatic one. The leadership of the charismatic, do you know why they are quiet? They are quiet because they must continue to what? Ride on the very low keyboard and the emotions of the people, lure them and make money. The likes of the Ajinasaris, the likes of the Kwanchiankres, the likes of wine, you can say Dagwood Milson, the likes of the Otabills, and then the patriarch, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. They have to ride on the shoulders of all of this. No, maybe John Omoji come. Katum Leukusus, why never hinisa, Muka nothing. Katum, minim se cartoon. Eva, is it Somalia for a Chromo? Khartoum Namuka was a denyo. Me, mas, I don't give a heck. I don't respect any of your goddamn big men of God. I will speak through to power and look at their face that God has what? Despised them. And I'm going to do it in hardest way in the coming days. Oh, why not? How? Obeti said Duncan Williams, I've challenged him. He got no goddamn right to advise any government official, as he did in a couple of days. Ooh, what the hell? How? Nebanu or social media one. The question is, what exemplification of his son to the outside world if he's again preaching to the outside world? So no preacher my outside world. Say the world out there should rather embrace Christ and become of Christ like. What about his son? What again then becomes of that of the message of his son outside there? Look at the sharp contradiction, madness and stupidities and foolishness. And I want anybody to come out and challenge me. If I know Duncan Williams, preaching, the outside world should embrace Christ and become Christ-like. What then becomes of his son? Also, sending a message out there to become who? Apostles of Satan. Between the two of them, a son and a father, who is leading those to God and to the temple of Christ. How? What it means is, he has not done his homework yet. And I challenge him, he should go and do his homework. Before he cannot speak, we will speak. Yes, that in itself is an example of Duncan Williams' failure in the gospel. He's a failed one. The rest, I'm not ready to talk about them. They are a bunch of crooks and thieves. The rest of them, they are a bunch of thieves and crooks. They are making money from your ignorance. Your ignoramuses, they are making money out of it. If you don't know, I ain't scared about any of them. No, man, come on, I ain't scared of any goddamn ass. Man, I'm going to speak truth to power. If you're able to live here with all my questions, I'll stop the job. I'm daring you people. Come we are cromfo. You're a bunch of criminals. And then I know for who we are now by your gospel musicians. Most of your gospel musicians, as if they are singing any music that is leading you closer to God. Go there. Now, many of them, women and I'm shrine. One more turn officers in Sunko. To me, on the turn, and a yell say, Yamisu, women now a bunch of satanic and marine kingdom, agronomudi, and omode air turn no mauti, consunati, and they will lure you all there into perdition. Care, Massa, any brabo, and I'm a catcher earlier, so me say, the signs, the season, and the times are not the same. Be careful. Under whose feet and the Ujina saw them all. Be careful. Me too for Namakom baby. One day they will remind you, say you were told. Because scripture na can or see nini nano you could do what Gonu Yankupo Bekacho say you were told. The word of God will not make any landfall in everywhere and by the generation before his coming. You think so? The generation you won't know. Or say the word will be heard every corner and minute location. The word will be preached there before the Lord God, he who was and is to come, will land. Before he will make a landfall. Before we see the signs in the great heavens, when the moon will cease to what? Give it light. And the sun will cease to lighten, where you will see that the vultures are flying. And there will be what? Too busy. The atmosphere will be too busy. Or say, the powers of the heavens will be shaken, and the moon will not work. And there will be powers shaking. The earth. That's how now you're about or breastfeed. For those of you in the mountains, those of you on the ceilings, Matthew 24. Na sada na ube hu se wo sofo no a no no gira ho no wo archbishop no joy katum and as if arise oh my soul no fine no be so no gira ever no so call heaven Archbishop Nicholas Duncan William telling the people of his church call heaven eko hu the Mitsubishi and Toyota no na sefo e wo heaven that's saying how what kind of life is that and it's just saying now, many festivities or festivities fill the Christian calendar throughout the year. Yet many Christians have not yet taken time to understand the origins of these seasons or why they are observed. It is important to explore and establish the meaning behind these celebrations, especially why and how Easter became such a central festive season in the Christian calendar today. As some of my back can happen, but my info was to us now. Also, Christian calendar as well. Festivities be your Christmas or the major one, the central one here, Easter. The last one, the catcher said that's not the original name. Yet the Christians here in this part of the global, the falsification, the idolatry of it. Easter na yedin idolatry. You don't know. If you baby naba, nemo omusi mini umi enti asese ye den. You see Christo abon ye kunu ni ye den. Yemra ni medina. Na no kra na obi ya analysis. Na se mukun Christo Friday ya. Na Friday ntina Friday na na mo sensi no. How many days? 3 days. Na to me see how many ye. You come the Friday na ni ye no. Then Sunday no was. Ya na September kra. But the Christian is ready to obey because you see our minds are made. Say the moment I obey say oko it's own assume religion like Christianity and yes suma won't mean question bibia who Jemimah said it because oko akwe the catch us away. Take a lesson to this one. Sharpen your brains. Try do some research. Okay, let's see there more than you think. Say and say, yeah, this show come by force. Listen to this.
Ishtar is the reason why you celebrate Easter. She was the fertility goddess in Babylonian times. And the actual holiday of Easter, which is celebrated mostly by Christians, is actually the celebration of fertility of Ishtar, the Babylonian Anunnaki goddess. This is why they have the eggs and the bunnies laying the eggs, the fertility thing. It has nothing to do with resurrections. Not one daggone thing to do with resurrection.
And the origin of the word. Now then I was often into me country say EASTER, Easter. And yes, I here. I don't know for original one moment for man on was the original one in India. Now yes, now there's a would you want that crusade I hold the baby no the air non patch. The bomb is him sa you did this from Friday. Kusi Saturday, Sunday, Monday, normally at also is the convention. Hey, well, they call short break me back. Ghana Speaks Extension, of course, is going to bring us the account of the late Jemima family. No, your Muslim Efa or Soften Komodin. Stick and stay. This is the Frontline show. I'll be back. Welcome back to Ghana Speaks Extension. In this edition, we present the account of the late Jemima, who have described the family of the late Jemima, who have described the narrative by Pastor Samuel Adjei as a palpable falsehood, riddled with inconsistencies. Tonight, the Frontline Investigate brings the family's version of event. Folks, this is the Frontline special edition, and of course, the Frontline Investigate title, Workers of Iniquity.
The day of reckoning is here. It is not the end of the world. It is the end of darkness and the beginning of light and truth. Something that has never happened before. After many years of undercover investigations from politics, religion, business, and more, it is time to blow the cover. Judgment Day comes for us all. Run or hide, live or die, you will be exposed. There is no rest for the wicked, only torment. Judgment Day with a legendary Cook Warren, only on the Frontline show.
Random. My uncle T. Furnace, the late Jemima and Ebusian for. Response from Madiaba, a Pastor Samuel Adjei, on why ye man so Agogo Presbyterian Hospital. In which he said, family net tea, papa, inuma sem the same almost homogeneous. Listen to this carefully. Take a look.
All right. Currently, I have 2 friends of the late Jemima. As Ghanaians, you know, as far as the frontline investigations are concerned, I am going to speak to 2 friends of Jemima, Auntie Theresa and then Auntie Mary. Both are in London. These 2 women are friends of Jemima, and of course, they are also following the frontline investigations. My name, Mami Fomi Bedin Komo, Umina no me Jemima, and now.
So far, me say, it is a summer all canoe. Me before ye by ye beba kunimukra. Ye right. Echo see what on Goku. And I mean, say Mrs. Echo. A friend is oh, yeah, you no so they be a science team by Okono when they say,
oh, what's the Dr. Samuel Adjei ni Kasai?
Kasai.
But who say, Menin common or but so say,
on friend, Doctor, or friend, and Refuted.
Okay. And run so what confirm Sampa or a pastor? Or a friend is saying deeper life and sure. But or batches or no sister crying Kasai ever since we grew Ghana. Would you to I see.
Because men are making things. You could do on my school theater. Miss sister friend, and I'm in a Kasai. And I'm catching so Yakov. That was first time normally fit. And I'm catching so Yaba. Down on Kasai and down and so. It's dying and a pana old dinner. Me call next, me walk friend next because they say, on the show, as a sister old bleedy, but I na so bleed o baby ya yes on beshe and o buy no so enyo mo no be nti doctor na o ye we no ono ba and I'm the funny bleed you and no so to a different doctor face e buy and o bit now no o hwe o bie we
why no cover a different doctor Thompson and answer why
and Dr. Thompson name you and so o what into you offer different doctor okay
surgery
yes surgery no buy and no be share no so doctor ebeba into oba na omudi ne be ko back and I'm see you and I'm sister Southam kana my sister Kasa all right there Kasa and no buy into oba no say enfin so no that doctor back na nye Thompson doctor back na say enfin so bi nsi so into di so no esi ne so so to say I then started to say I'm not say 7 way money ni munge. And so Dr. Thompson Nankasa ba what to say 2 to 3.
Okay.
And on this Dr. Bakuna on the buy and no big stand for Akasana on Mr. Zones comedy. I saw or feel so Benumunsu.
Yeah.
And I'm coming and say no and so Benumunsu into on train and Sana because on best I say so for minima domo. It's all our tosses and the man in soup, Kakanto man of raising no in so crazy man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's to say 4 to 5 to 6 the mono say almost in the back to theater. And I'm seeing a normal dressing no more than a cold theater. Yeah, about 6, 7, 8, 9, still normal mind. So be a piano beside the other, that makes theater no any. And maybe some so Adjei and then I got all next Nagato so omudini be pieces and I'm seals. And so Anna omudini a PA a pie and a cotu nay word. A first one had by me a Guinean cotu baby I yet down. I ask a special word be 2 mipena yet down. And so omudini cotu nay word. I'm not doubt that I'm in this one still in Nameti, the word one guys too be almost on my next. And on which now, so I need to start it off and have a look already. Or sorry, no, I did. Now, so hope you off.
Yeah. Okay, a honey nanny in yasa account to any nada. Sisi Anadia, ye busy who free honor HSS, our doctor ya, and nam no suma sister ba Ghana, any and then I can say ya. Ono so say or deny so no sister nyanko modibia mposo bedru Ghana e hono wona na no sister nam Sign our bed churches as no meanti as especially ye bisa no so say tama ofiri mu no kra no so mo frɛ no ɔse onyam call bia ɛna ye bisa no say o brother so a friend na ɔse ɔno nkae obia we deny bibia including sika o sister transfer money now
me friend me sister friend me because me nim me number me sister come na me sister me so me sister friend o friend na me o ne ne ka sento me na me say oh me sister me ka sento me na me tumi no ka sento ka so say ana me say me condition o ntumi nkasa o nim na o ye se be ya ono be yi ntanko ondra no be ondra me ona laka me ne no ne yehu ne ebe no so o bomba ye ta no ka first one no
also bomba ye
bibia be
I see
and I'm say what do you mean and me kate line no it one me kate doctor nurse guys me say omo fair Dr. Thompson because the way my sister go through na all kind of come no so ye normal na e big cry to me still o big cry to me ye ten na my sister here and I'm say really and I'm say it's the way they name ko na e tu at all na me sound afraid na me sister number na me o say me mbo pastor be say o say me fa to so na like OTA it's not that's my pastor ne free back or no free back na me ka say Charlie
pastor way Samuel Adjei
no
of free back
okay oba ye no obeyi UK number no ana ye di me na me to
Ghana number shame
okay oba ni di no number e wo so ente ba number ento ana me ka say doctor pastor say my sister debut am say okọ off oh the beba bibia be ma mi sro bibia be eno anu no say dey on free view sa na Dr. Thompson guy ne buy sa doctor ne buy na o be hwe ye o se o fa de bra mi hwe se nwi ne ma o di film ni papa na free view tunde I mean now reverend now free view
Dr. Adjei
you could do fear na ye say you number no o say that phone is in terms of me kids in me abem and a friend to say my sister abadi into a trick no into a carte if you line also a blocking me near beman
I see
and a mini beman on the phone be saying to us sana phone for
now Enra
who dem me stand down for no number now and then because on the pan yet what te bia or sister friend
and sister down for no London right but Enra Dr. Adjei assign chire mu say o sister no kra no got to know him through one Priscilla bi no so sa Priscilla on papa na omo call the same church until o sister no got to know him through sa Priscilla and a Priscilla so be your operation ni bi wo sa hospital through that uti bibi sa unim obi sa e friend
that time na dey see na down for no omo call church omo ni be say omo my sister call church omo bunya flow bia o flow we why introduce to my mama will be as a baby of obedience I no be inside him.
Oh, and
like me
ne friends ne what land on obi enim sa Priscilla no.
Obi enim sa Priscilla no. Obi enim. Would I the number the sister number the ma on ne kasa be answer.
I see.
Obi enim no. Obi enim that Priscilla.
I see. Okay.
Obi enim.
Yeah, further checks ni ahwe say but for now no as I say as I said the doctor na kanina no enya na kure Dr. Samuel Adjei no suppose there no sister on any did in common na self now munya information you say
even Dr. Neka say obisa say into friend down for Neka trade say Jemima if you want or see onye she so no friend that even na dey see na me friend I know
I see.
That is that then see how much na then see na the friend can trade on.
I see. Now we deny so say what sister and so and say CKB and so man. What do you make of this? Okay. I see. Okay. You better say pa ewo sa moment here oni edisa nkwa.
This is a brief account of the late Sister Jemima. Nebusha from the diabetes said, also from the catcher in Iron. Yeah, like I said, and Yane also for no Samuel Adjei, any doctor Nankasa or your surgeon. Wamumino, yet Wamoto line. We were her. Na esiweni their course. Well, also for no earlier, not your friend is there or a doctor, but Ojitu miso on your doctor. Why into Ojitu miso on your doctor? And no, meba bebo achiro nyenne. Afi doctor nankasa so carry operation. Or non so ye bisan and say bize. Ebra obey operation. Research ben or year what ma in order to ascertain, the culture and that of the examination of the woman is that say go bia anya me born e was said and who name be tia doctor obey operation or to boss now ye impense mono or say or ye need 2 days na Jemima beda out 2 days, which is a lie. And simply mean can't it is be botchram. Yeah. But yakupon adam so Friday 2 ladies me Jemima now for power back crowd on ne ba Ghana. Woman Frontline in Sweden come on Friday they have a busy power. Guys, okay, my main kind message coming from is it Robert what was him? Brakweku. You see the reason why I said they should arrest the so-called Pastor Adjei guy. All that he was saying was bunch of lies. If you listen to the narrative of Jemima's sister, she has said it all. Okay. I said the pastor is one of the lekusus. They are a bunch of lies. Bless you. And bless you. Rather the original. Archbishop for God, Robert. Okay. Okay. Jordan say arrest him. Ghana. IGP. Okay. We say this is madness. Robert Fencer, Jordan on the tour. So the message here plenty. We say we are doing great and we're proud of your accomplishments and dedication to Ghana. May our Lord Almighty continue to strengthen you, bless you, and protect you. Going in and out. Okay. Good evening. Abena Ima or US Oregon State. Wait, so I say, okay. I remember there are a lot of messages also here. Let me clear my screen quickly and then I drop. Wait, I say, good evening, Kweku. I am Elvis Kwanzaa from Dansuman. These so-called pastors are devils incarnate from Satan himself and parades themselves as Holy Christ. It's about time now we should close all churches down, like the way Paul Kagame is doing, especially when they are not helping the poor and the needy. Kwanzaa, salute your message. One or the others. But audio now or the buy or the audio not the other. Okay, my memory wisdom. Hello, Kweku. Good evening. I am Ofori Prince from Ashaman. Last week Friday, I sent the same scripture to you. Please, I support you, Kweku. The gospel music, 99% are not real in the music industry. God would expose them all one by one. Sometimes I ask myself, singing in church will not send anyone to heaven, but keeping the commandments and also doing the work of God well is good, okay? Udin Amao. Okay, hi Kweku. I do agree with most of what you are saying on your program, but the way and manner you communicate is problematic. Please try not to make your emotions take the better part of you. Not at all. Let me correct this and correct it today. My emotions will not take part of the program. I respect your message, but see me to be that of how I do my job. I will be angry in order to put it right. You and I should be angry. You know, that is how Ghanaians you are. And sometimes me say, how it's been how many days, weeks, months, years have you treated your systems, your leadership, your institutions, and so many other things this way, and it continued to remain the same as it is? And so, which other way would you do it? It is out. Which other way? There's nothing wrong with it, and nothing can be wrong with that, except your system is not ready to go with that. And until our system it is ano. Now we said, "Amaya kesi to say America no money adina ye twemu ho koba all the time ye kobo braban." So we say, "A domu ego America population ye saying." Now we say many amre no man hye mre bi wo ha. Enti krona asumdwe bebem. Wo de opa akona ko gire na botu 1 minute so be fa ho adia. Na so be fa ho adia. Nyemu di amodi ti he ya. Aye din some fun sa institutions in enye adwuma. Na mama nimre and make sure say they put it right. How? Good evening. Mostly when want to cook beans, normally we put it inside water and select the bad one, and you release that the bad ones are top of the water. So shall our men of God. Okay. Kweku, are you doing great job? God bless you, Clinton. Lucky boy from Matayako. Clinton, your message was full of mistakes. Take your time and write well, okay? Good evening. It's happening to my sister at home. Tie. Tie message we ye. Or say, good evening. It's happened to my sister at Volta Barracks. Mrs. She went to deliver, and only God knows what they did to her, and she passed away. Later, I sent the child to 1 week vacation. The nurse there told us that they don't refer on weekends. Can you imagine? We are living in a crazy world. Fever from who? I replied to her, but sometimes could die on weekends. Some of these so-called nurses and doctors are unprofessional. Anyway, I'm sure you can make sense out of the message. So, yeah. Well, so good evening, Kweku Annan. You look great. Your program is always insightful and illuminating. God protect and preserve your life as you serve Mother Ghana. Joseph Abavari, great one, Joe. I understand what you're saying. Where's was it? Stop worshiping and celebrating gods that murder their own sons for the world. Let's speak against these barbaric killing rituals in all religions. And deity demanding such from you is a parasitic entity, and murder spiritually is about freedom and peace, not fear, panic. Okay. Okay. There's this. Anyway, what's your name? One for Udina Mao. You've sent me some messages. I'm going to take my time and peruse it, and then we'll get back to you, okay? I believe it's going to serve a purpose. Folks, my man, MFNC and F, Memra Hanswe. Now, you in 10. Well, I say, Robert, I said, that pastor is one of the Lekus. The bunch of, my kind way, my man, I had. Guys, the mayor say the rest, I'm venture free. Why? I may have my Friday is going to be a very interesting show. Friday, a bebo, yes, sisters, me, you know, woman, Jemima till London, and then a buy me bo account, natural my team. We are 2 doctors and spoke to Frontline yesterday in a sharp contradiction, inconsistencies, incoherences, near my baby went so wrong. Again, the pastor, Pastor Samuel Adjei, also told us, yes, the lady Jemima came here, as it were, said, Lady B, our bony Dean Presla, and or directing or day Dr. Thompson in number at the man. Into a CM contact lady, a contact lady news who are London wa. Lady news who no name Jemima be out, no call really be more fat. Some pet trouble be a nipe wind, you know, will be a baby neat foul. Guys, we will see, of course, this has been the Frontline show, the midweek one for that matter. Great. Hope a program we repeated now. Call YouTube no so. Call YouTube no so. You were my CTV GH. You were the Frontline Ghana. Hobit me as I oh channel. Senate. Femma wunyano. So on share. Be ana atrenche bi nam kwemu ba beto. We betini saving a life. Oh yeah, onye one kasa o sign ubehwe na watini maybe asano. Enti bebreno amosumo per repeated show. Repeat be anywhere. You can only get the second version. Oh, YouTube, they are dawa 100 years, 1 million years, and you rather. With me, give it to a friend, a brother, a sister. In a young friend, Kaka, means maybe me and home free or how be a money at the ancient. But of course, the midweek Frontline, of course, was produced by great guys like our Bismarck online editor, Keynes, and then the man himself, Indefatigable Joshua, and Omina Beboy editors from what Abontiono a year. Kofi Ansan, Director of Research, of course, and the coordinator maybe a big group as well. Kofi, the baby Dreamer Friday, who's and Kofi Adjei, and Director of Research. Folks, with them all signing off nation is there. I'll come your way Friday, 8:05 p.m. The Bremunim time I showed them a shot here. 8:05, nature said by 5 minutes after 8, the nature said we are airborne. I'll definitely come your way on Friday, 8:05. Bye.